What's up, guys and girls, and welcome back to the Satisfactory Multiplayer. And I'm joined by Tim.
Howdy.
I just caught him. I don't know if the recording, the beginning of the episode caught him. He's just running around down there. I'm up on the hill, and there's a good reason I'm up here. So, off camera, we decided, right, well, we're just gonna grind everything together, ready for this unlock. So we've done all the space elevator unlock, and we now can start. I'm hoping I did get 500, so that's 400, yeah. That's 500 modular frames. And I'm now sealing the container. I like the little stickers. Like,
Oh yeah,
labels and
like the
stuff.
little stamps on the container.
Yeah. So it's now getting loaded. See, new project assembly, that should be dialogued.
It should.
Boom.
And off it goes.
Where it goes, nobody knows.
It's true. We've never been up there.
No.
I mean, we could just be shooting stuff into space. You know, like we're just adding to a junk pile, just going around the planet at this point.
Yeah.
Like we have no idea if anybody's even up there.
Well, yeah. We don't even know where our little machine dude goes either. So obviously now we've done. So the next project delivery will be 7 and 8, but we can't do 7 and 8 at the moment because it's locked in early access. Or
Yep.
unavailable.
So
Well, they say unavailable in early access, but I imagine it'll be. Depends when it'll drop.
yeah, well, they're supposed to drop that stuff in May, which I assume there's still going to be in early access. So it'll be available in early access, just not the early access we're in right now.
Because obviously we've got May, and then I don't know if they drop in June, July, whatever. You know, that's
Yeah, well, the only thing that
I
they've
don't know
really
if-
said is for the end of April and then the end of May, and then the last video from the other day, they did talk about the idea of maybe doing monthly updates, but there's no guarantee of that right now.
Yeah.
So the only thing that they seem to really be set in stone is end of April and the end of May. And the end of May is supposed to give us tier 7 and 8, which will, I guess, the nuclear stuff and aluminum.
Yeah.
And which, if we're dealing with nuclear material, I feel like there should be like lead involved or something for
Yeah.
like lead line boxes or something.
Okay, so we've got oil processing, industrial manufacturing, which is tier 5. So that's obviously oil pump, oil refinery, plastic fuel, rubber, circuit board, and scanner update for crude oil.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 6 is expanded power infrastructure, which is your fuel generators and your conveyor belt Mark 4.
Okay. And
then jetpack.
yeah, I mean that doesn't do right, and I mean we're not ready to be unlocking that stuff in any way, shape, or form. So, because obviously we're going to need oil processing
Yeah.
and industrial manufacturing, because we can't even make because for tier 6 stuff we need computers, which we can't even handcraft computers because we need to unlock that under industrial manufacturing.
Yeah, you need...
But obviously for that we're going to need the plastic and the rubber and the oil. So oil processing will come first.
So,
And
because I know we use biofuel in trucks, we could even end up switching them to fuel. Because I imagine the fuel spit out crazy spit. I think.
well, the fuel's supposed to be a little bit more efficient, but I mean, at least for our automated truck, I mean, running him on coal right now is fine because he's got more
Yeah.
than enough to get back and forth. Because it doesn't affect their speed or anything.
No.
It's just the fuel efficiency.
Okay, so can I go and grab 50 modular frames from up here?
Sure, you can.
Got a little bit of lag, but yeah, we've got a ton of modular frames up here at the moment.
So we have the modular frames, but what we really, of course, need is we need to start automating the motors.
Yeah.
Because we're going to need more motors for stuff.
Do you want me to flick this switch back on yet, or are we just going to leave this off for now?
Seems like we got... did you already take out the 50 for...
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't worry about it. We got plenty.
Okay. That's fine. I'll handcraft the motors for this, and I'll get it unlocked. If you want me to.
Alright. Do you want me to take a look at automating motors?
Yeah, because I think we're going to need them, aren't we?
Yeah, we are, because there's more unlocks that want motors and stuff.
Yeah, I think we should.
So it'd be good to start getting those automated.
Yeah.
And motors are pretty much the end of the line of that tier for right now, but there's supposed to be turbo motors at some point, so...
Yeah.
So even though we don't really need them as far as something else right now, I mean, it'd probably be good to get that stuff running. Because even right now, we're going to need more just for the unlocks and stuff.
Well, I imagine that the turbo motors are going to need motors.
I would assume so.
Yeah, I would assume they're going to need motors.
Yeah, because I mean, I assume the motors are probably going to function the same way like the modular frames, because you got like the modular frame and then the heavy modular frame.
Yeah.
So I assume it's going to be like motors and then turbo motors. So I mean, one is an ingredient in the next step.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be like needing the motor and maybe quick wire. Just as a stupid guess, something like quick wire.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Maybe quick. Okay, so for rotors, for automating the rotors, we need iron rods and we need screws.
Yeah.
Because, you know, why not?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so we have an entire full container of rods.
That's good. So, okay, so rods and screws. So we got plenty of rods being pumped out that we're not really using for much of anything. So I mean that's going to be fine.
Yeah,
the only thing I'm concerned about are
screws.
The screws, because the screws that we have downstairs. Let's see, because we need 132 per minute.
Yeah.
Now technically we're spitting out. Yeah, the screws that we're spitting out downstairs, even though they're not 100% efficient yet, because we need those MK4 belts. Once that is efficient, those screws are still only ever going to be for the reinforced iron plates.
Yeah.
So we need to basically generate more screws. Is the thing. So the question is how exactly we want to do that.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. One of the things we could do. So we only need 18 iron rods per minute for the rotors. And what we could do, we got 4 constructors spitting out iron rods downstairs. If we bring the rods up to the 3rd floor, what we could potentially do is split that off. If we bring, because we're spitting out 60 per minute of the iron rods.
Yeah.
If we split that off, we could potentially take 2 of those iron rod outputs, put it in to screw production, which will spit out 180. So we kind of underclock one of them. And then the rest of the rods going right into rotor production.
Yeah.
And that would get us some automated rotors. So if we do that, the next question is we're gonna need another whirligig.
Yeah.
We're gonna need another elevator here to bring that stuff up.
Yep, that's very true.
So, okay, and then so that would be rotors. Let me and we kind of know sort of what we need there. So let's take a look at the stators. So stators, we need steel pipes
pipe
and wire. So we need 18 per minute on the steel pipe. Now, steel pipe we're already pulling up here because we're using the alternate recipe for the modular frames.
Yeah.
And we got more than we need coming up here. So we can actually split off of that already.
Yeah.
So that would be fine. The wires, we are generating enough wires. However, we're going to have to get it up on the other side.
Yeah.
So we're going to need another elevator on the opposing side, bringing up wire.
Yeah, because we have,
right.
Like I said, we have got...
So...
Yeah,
pointing down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we had an elevator right down there, bringing up a wire. So we'll need one there, and we're going to need a second elevator on the other side. Well, that seems doable.
I mean, we've got the space.
Yeah, we got the space. So, and we already have... so the iron rods on the other side, we already have coming over there. Now, I wonder...
Sorry, I'm just running to get these bits to do the... So I need 300.
Now, I suppose what we... another option on the table here. We have the iron rods coming out on that side because we had it on that that elevator on that side.
Yeah.
If we shift the iron rods and point them in the opposite direction, to where they come out on the copper wire side, we could then just have the one elevator for the copper wire and iron rods on the one side. Does that make sense?
So... Yeah, so basically... Ooh. How would we do this in here? So, I'm wondering, could we actually already... Because we've got these conveyor stackers, haven't we? Could we not sort of wish it the other way? Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was thinking is...
Put another stacker and then...
Yeah, so instead of this going this way, I mean, we could potentially do... Hold on. Because we got plenty of ceiling height for this, right? Yeah. So we could potentially do something a little weird, and we could bring this up one stack here, and then have it loop back around on top of the... All right, let me see if this will work. Let me just try this. So, because obviously the iron rods, that storage container is full, so it's not like I'm breaking anything here.
No, I'm going to be nicking some stuff out of there anyways.
Okay, and I assume this is going to be... Yeah, that's going to be too close right there. So let's see. Hold on. Let me...
like I said...
Do something like this, and then can I do something like that?
You can do that, but...
Does that look stupid? I don't like how close that is to the other belt.
I was about to say...
So let's see. Hold on. I don't know if I'm far enough away to go up twice here. Hold on. Can we go up like this? Yes, we can. So we could do something like that, and then around like this.
Yeah, that's a bit...
What do you think of that?
That's neat. It's neater. And yeah, I guess it makes sense actually, because then you could go that way, and then down across here, and need to get rid of these trees, but there, yeah, and then out over here, and then up. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, let me just line this up, and then yeah, so we'd have another one here, and then yeah, they just come straight across
there
above, like this.
Yep. And then...
So it looks kind of cool. I mean, I like the double conveyor belt here going two different directions.
Yeah. And then would
yeah,
you
it's kind of
have
cool.
The window on the same height?
Yeah, I think that'd probably be the best way to do it, is just have the window on right there.
Would you want
because there's no benefit to it coming down.
Would you want a dual
So,
window
and we
or just a single window?
no, we just need a single because the iron rods are the only thing coming out.
There you go.
All right, sweet. And then
it would just start going up. Yeah, I got stuck.
yeah, then we'd have the elevator pull off for the somehow.
Yeah.
I'll have to figure out exactly how to do that, but we'd pull off for the copper, and then we'd have an elevator right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me. How does that work for you?
Yeah, it's fine. I agree. I mean, because yeah, I like the idea of it. Obviously, the belt coming the other way, and then you basically just you start, yeah, and then starts going up to
Yeah. So it comes right out of there, and then we'll start looping upward.
Yeah.
Up to the 3rd floor.
Yeah, and then obviously the wire.
And then we'll let's see, the wire we can split off. I mean, we still want a storage of wire.
Yeah. See, because this is going to be.
All right. So I assume you pulled out of this machine recently.
Out of the storage container, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Why are we generating here? Because we need 60 per minute, and we're spitting out. Yeah, because this is backlogged right now. Actually, I can upgrade this. I'm gonna make it better.
Yeah.
We can make it better. Rebuild.
Like I say,
Okay, so because if we upgrade these, because right now we've got 90 on a 60 belt.
Yeah. Like I say, I've not really been. Just take 6 for now. I've been sort of dabbing in and out of the wires when I need them.
Right.
So I need.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, look at that. All right, that storage container is filling up nice and fast now.
Did you upgrade the belts?
Yeah. Because we only got. I mean, technically we can improve on our wire production overall, but I don't know how necessary that is right now. So, because we have a total of 90 coming out, and cables. What does cables need? Cables need 30.
Yeah, and we've got.
Oh, this is perfect. So, and we need 60 upstairs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and the way it is, we can worry about bolstering wire production later because we do have a pure, and that pure right now is only going to 2 smelters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we can definitely bolster that later, but not worried about it right now because that's going to need a little bit more of a footprint. But I think regardless, as long as we know where copper is needed and going in, we can always bolster that later and then kind of reconnect, a new setup into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're spitting out a total of 90 and we need 30 and we need 60, so that's perfect. So now I just have to figure out exactly how I want to well actually that's sort of perfect. Hold on, I just realized that doesn't allot for any sort of backlog.
So what are you thinking?
Well, I mean, I suppose that'll work because most of the time here the cables are backed up using aren't using the wire anyway, right? Because we have a full container of cable right now.
Yeah.
So we would still end up with a backlog because that backs up. So yeah, I think it's let's just accept that for now. Just so we can start getting rotors and stators running. So, because those are going to be the only two. I'm going to build elevator rotors.
What was that?
I'm going to build the elevator over here, the starters.
Yeah. No, I the mic cut, so I missed a little bit there. That was all. I heard I'm gonna start building, and then
I just cut out.
yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
But like I say, I'm liking the way the factory is. I think though at some point it would be nice to colour code. That's just
Agreed.
me wanting to colour code it.
Well, we got the unlock for that stuff, right? So I mean, if you want to start cranking out the color cartridges and stuff.
Yeah, as soon as once I finish the motors, I'll do it. Because I'm gonna get this oil process unlocked, and then it's ready to go, sort of thing, and then we can adventure out. And yeah, I might die again.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes.
Definitely interesting though when we decided to go out, and I ended up dying, and then I died twice, and then we find that pod. Well, we find the pods, but there's a couple we can't do anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, which is a shame. I mean, at least we did find those 3 drop pods on the other side. So we got the 3 hard drives and got some unlocks, and that's really beneficial for us right now because we're using 2 different alternate recipes of benefit.
Which?
The modular frames and the reinforced iron plates.
Oh yeah. That's good because we are using the. Okay, so I've got. I've got 6 to create on the rotors. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people probably think, yeah, it doesn't seem it, but to be honest, to get free modular frames and 3 iron plates, reinforced iron plates. So it works because it's helping, because we were kind of short on the reinforced iron plates and the modular frames at one point.
Yeah, and now we got plenty of modular frames, which ace. And now that we get that turned off, we talk of the
other stuff
building up, which is good.
Yeah. Okay. See, I like the idea of having that I can just sit here, hold down my spacebar, and it crafts rather than having to hold the mouse button.
Yeah, that is nice. I was kind of slow in the uptake on that one. I didn't realize you could just hold down the spacebar for the longest time.
Yeah. It saves me.
It
saves me not having to damage my mouse of like sticking something on the button just to it. I wonder what made them decide to do that. Like, not just because I know Factorial's your mouse buttons for your crafting, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good way to do it.
How would you feel? How would you feel about inserters and stuff like that in this game?
What do you mean? In what way?
Well, for automation, how would you feel about like you used to do sort of Satisfactory, Factorial, where it grabs stuff off belts? Do you think it'd be worth it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't see that ever really happening in this game.
No.
But that is the one thing that does kind of bug me about this game. I mean, it's kind of neat, the whole input-output thing with the belts, and you just tie it in. The only thing I don't like about that is it means that you're kind of locked into place as far as where it goes in. Because in Factorio, with the robot inserter arms, you can insert it from any side.
Yeah.
Right? And so it allows you a lot more flexibility on how you want to lay out your belts coming next to it and around it and stuff like that. Whereas in here, especially once you get up to the manufacturer that requires 4 inputs, you have all 4 inputs along the back. So you have to figure out, okay, well, how do I want to run this so that, you got belts going over and under and around to get to, the manufacturer. That's not inherently a problem per se, but I do kind of like the Factorio deals with just allowing for inserting stuff from any
Yeah.
side.
I kind of just didn't want to interrupt
Milestone
while we were
reached.
talking.
Oil
Because I
acquisition
knew
and
Ada would
refining
start.
unlocked.
Yep.
Oil-based products can now be made.
All right, sweet. So we got that.
This is a reminder
And
to
once we get
minimize the chance
this,
of
I'm just working on the
expiration
elevator
of
over
basic
here
materials.
and trying to make sure I don't get in my own way about stuff.
Yeah, because we definitely need motors, because to even unlock the industrial manufacturing, it's 50 modular frames, 50 motors, 2,500 wire and 300 cable. So, like I say, I could go ahead and handcraft that to blast it through it, but it's way better. You want me to do that?
For which one?
Manufacturing. Computers.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it right now.
Okay, that's fine. Colour gun. Not the recipe, I want the... where did I put them? No, that's the summer sloop. Is that summer sloops? No, that's the circuit boards. Yeah, that's the summer sloop. And mycelia. Used for crafting, biomass burners and vehicles can use it for power.
Yeah, for the pedals?
No, mycelia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because, basically anything organic can be used on that base level,
Yeah.
like the biomass burner.
New technologies have been developed based on this new element, primarily in power and electronics, and can now be accessed in Hub Tier 3.
What did we research? Was that the Caterium? Yeah, it was a Caterium mod that we must have put in there. Still need fabric. Still need a barrel nut. Still need the 10 alien carapace. Obviously hard drive. Need 100 quick wire. And yeah, blasting through the research.
Good.
It's still interesting where you did pick up them 9 barrels of crude oil.
Yeah, I still have no idea where that came from, but
Heatsink. We still
and
have,
it's not like it's enough crude oil to do like anything with it.
no. Well, we can create free plastic with 4. It would make 5 units.
Which is
It would make
which
5.
is again not really enough to do much of anything with it.
5 units of fuel for 8. It would make 4, 8. It would make 8 units of rubber. And that's it.
Yep.
Well, at least we've got some circuit boards that we found, which is good. Because, a circuit board is 12 wire and 6 plastic.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Well, I'm about to craft about 1,950 colour cartridges.
I don't know. Is that going to be enough?
Well, it's a colour cartridge per wall, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think we have that many walls.
No. And these stack into 100 as well, so this is probably going to be my inventory nearly full. Maybe. Well, we've got the hub, we've got the machines, we've got all the coal power generators. See, what is an annoying fact as well, you can't colour code the bet, you can't, When you shoot a belt, it doesn't change colour. When you shoot the belt for the preset, when you change the preset, it changes your belts as well.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, very weird.
Yeah, I never noticed that because I tried in my single player shooting a belt once and nothing happened, and then I ignored it, and then I just never noticed after that.
Yeah, no. If you change the preset, it will change everything. That does include belts, power poles, absolutely everything.
Right.
I was going to say, because you won't have noticed that in my red and white factory.
Yeah, you know, I never even noticed the color. Oh,
Colour of the belts and everything.
yeah.
Right, I need the recipe for a colour gun. So I need 5 iron plates, 80 screws, and 40 wire. That's quite a nice touch. They have a recycle bin, but it's actually not in the recycle bin colours. It's like grey with a red recycle label.
Mm-hmm.
It's the little things I'm still discovering about this game. So, if I take that may be enough. I could have just gone in the screw machine and got out of there, you know. I'll let the screws go. Ooh, second elevator. Or second roundabout-y thing. They just look so cool. I don't know why, they just do. Hi.
Yeah, they do. Howdy. All right, so I'm bringing the bringing this along that way, as you can see,
Yeah.
and
So yeah, it's gonna come up, around, and then up, and then up here.
okay,
I'm guessing
the rods, and then I'll start working on that from the top to figure out exactly if I did that right or not.
Yeah. Oops. I like the fact that you can use these to get up as well. I like the idea that they've got,
Yeah, the stackables as ladders.
yeah, they've got the ladders.
Yep.
Whoa, that was lucky. And I've just got pinged off by the belt. That wasn't so lucky. Okay.
So I also like the fact that the stackables, if you jump, you can actually jump and place one below you and keep going up.
Yeah.
And if you've got the blade runners, you can actually do 2.
Two. Okay, this is just use the iron. They're going. Why the hell am I Did we have any iron plates left in the box? I can't remember. I better check the box. Did you? Yeah, I'm sure you said you'd moved them to the left box. Yeah, you did. Okay, that's fine. Right.
Yep. We should, yeah, we got iron plates on the other box.
Yeah, that's everything apart from the screws, which I'm going to do now. I can make plenty of screws with them. But I only need... Do you want a colour gun making? Or do you just want the one colour gun?
I mean, I'll make one myself if I feel I need one, but I'm going to leave that to you for the most part.
I can do 2 colour guns. I might as well. Then it's there.
Alright. Sounds good.
It's there and it's spare. I'm glad items don't have... That would really suck. I'm glad the items don't have a... durability? Is it durability?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad they don't have a durability. That would
Yeah,
suck.
me too. That would be a pain in the ass.
I hope that in the future they don't decide to add the whole you've got to now fix your machines mechanic to this game, because if you've got an insane sized factory, like I have seen.
Yeah, that would be a nightmare. I can't see them possibly
No.
adding that. That'd be a total pain in the butt.
Yeah, it'd suck. It would probably be probably be more of an annoyance than an actual enjoyment.
Yeah.
Unless they decided that, see, because they couldn't even design like they couldn't design a robot because you'd have to have tons of them, and then you're gonna actually, because like in Factorio you can do all the constructor robots, can't you, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Logistics and the robots in this game, that if it was like Factorio and you could do something like that, I think it would kill your GPU. Literally. I think it would kill it. Personally.
Yeah, I mean, because even late game Factorio can be a bit of a graphic lag and processor lag.
Yeah. So, like I say, I'm so glad they don't have like the spitters and the biters and that sort of type. Well, I know they've got the fiery dragon things, but I'm glad that they don't have enemies that will come along and like, because of your pollution level, try to kill you.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
And they don't seem to as far as I know, they have no plans
To do that.
for adding that at all. So, I mean, to be honest with you, that's one thing about Factory I'm not always a big fan of, because I just kind of want to build out and stuff.
Yeah.
And I find that it's a bit better balance with Satisfactory, because again, like I mentioned before, you've got that nice balance between production and exploration.
Yeah.
So you still have dangers, but the dangers are a little bit more optional. Like, you don't have to worry about like your facility. Like, facility is kind of your safe space, and then when you wander out into the rest of the world, that's danger territory.
Yeah. Okay, so I just had a quick scan around for oil. 870 odd meters to the east. 800.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there should be some due south as well.
871 to the east. 1,527 to the west. 1,011 meters to the east. And the south one is 871. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So, if I now go and edit. Okay.
Yeah, because the two closest ones, we have one to the east, one to the south. And close is going to be relative. Because obviously the big question mark is, how easy is it to get there?
Yeah. So what colour would you like for machines? Or are we colour coding them individually to each factory?
Well, the problem is we don't really have enough of the. I mean, maybe we do, but the only thing with the presets, I find that to be a little bit of a limitation. So let's just focus on maybe just breaking it down per machine. I don't know if that makes any sense.
What was that, per machine?
Per machine type.
Okay.
So, like, for instance, the miners would be one color, constructors would be another color, assemblers would be a different color, smelters would be another color, right? So, like, each type of machine would have a color type.
Yeah.
But I don't really know how it's gonna look. So, I mean, I'd probably be more in favor of like maybe having the miners be a certain color, but then all of the machines like in the factory part being another color.
What I'm going to do, I'm just going to change this preset a minute. That's fine. Sorry. And then what I was thinking was basically each building colour. So for like say the main building we've got have one colour, and then maybe another colour for this building, but then inside have all the machines and stuff to match the exterior. Maybe, I don't know. Because we've got
maybe
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We've got 16 presets that we can use. 17, well. Yeah, 17 presets.
Wow, you've been busy splashing color on.
I changed one preset. Because the original preset on the first preset on the end, you can change. So if I then now...
the preset, so the preset for the orange color is within those presets.
Yeah, so I've now
I gotcha.
So I've now changed the
Okay.
first preset. And if you've noticed, as soon as I change the preset color, the belts have changed as well.
Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say, I'm like, oh, you've been busy spraying paint around. That makes way more sense that you just changed the preset.
Yeah. And then like this was the preset that this is how I did this. That's how I used to do my my original red and white factory. I just update the preset and then it says, are you sure?
I mean, I do like that. I mean, I like the red and the black. I'm always in favor.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm also in favor of trying something different.
Yeah.
What about like a green color? Like kind of like not a bright neon green, but like kind of like a darker like forest green.
Darker than that?
Maybe just a hint darker and just a little less hue.
Like that?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much what I asked for. I'm just trying to decide if I like. I don't know. I mean, I do like the green, but I feel like it's off just a little bit. But I'm not sure exactly where to pull it. So, because I was thinking maybe green to like trick the environment into thinking that we're going green, like even though none of this stuff is at all bio-friendly. So I don't know, maybe just a skidge brighter because it does seem a little bit dark.
How are we doing for the time of day as well?
No, I mean it's like midday.
So if I see.
Okay, so why? So I'm having trouble placing a constructor.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't show up red. It shows up that I can place it here, but when I click, nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay, so I can put one there. Okay, so it's got to be something to do with its placement. It's just not showing red for me.
I haven't got any of the ingredients on me.
Okay, can I put one? Okay, yeah, I can put one there. But I can't put one directly to the right. So do you have the ingredients for it?
Unfortunately, no, I don't.
Okay, let me give you some. Assume you probably just need reinforced plates or something. Here's some reinforced plate. All right, can you build it now? What else do you need?
What else do I need? I'm missing.
Because you just need. Oh, okay. Let me give you some cable.
That's all I'm missing is just cable. So
There you go. Just have some cable.
Okay, so what? I guess what you're trying to do.
So I'm trying to put it right here next to the other one, and it doesn't show red for me when I do that. When I line it up, it's just when I go to place it, nothing happens.
Floor is yeah. It's saying floor is too steep. So basically, by the
Yeah,
look,
see that. Well, I had a feeling that was probably what I was getting, but on my end, it never turned red and it didn't give me that message. It looked
yeah.
like a valid placement.
So I'm not entirely sure why it's saying floor is too steep, but I'm guessing it is. See, it'll allow me to put it forward, but I think it's sitting on a 4 joint by the looks of it.
Yeah, well, I saw in a video the other day, and
Like there.
yeah, I mean, I'll have to shuffle it around a little bit and get it working.
I mean,
But I was just curious if it was like a lag thing or being
I mean,
fussy.
you
So
can go
it's just being
there,
fussy.
but I think it's because it's
And
on.
that's forward by one.
Yeah, it's just forward by an inch or whatever. But I think it's because of like this, like here, there, yeah, like these joints. I think it's because it's sitting directly on the middle bit, this bar, the bit, the big bar bit. That
Yeah,
bit there.
which I
think
mean, they
that
still
is-
need to. Yeah, I mean that's a. 'Cause there's literally no reason
Yeah,
functional there.
that's really weird. Did you notice that?
So can I? And yeah, I can put the other one right next to it. So all right, yeah, I'll accept it here, I guess.
So did you notice that because the preset's not been changed?
Yeah, the top is still orange.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's weird. It's fun. I don't know. I like this colour, but
I would think just maybe just a little bit brighter. It seems maybe just a skidge too dark.
okay.
Well, let's see. Hold on. You built 2 color guns, right?
Yep.
All right. Whole lot of green down here. Okay. We're
Colour gun is in that one, the middle one. Right click.
okay.
Is it still showing that preset for you then?
Yeah, it's the first. Yeah, because I got like a green and a black in the first preset slot in the top left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it is syncing.
Okay, so let me try this here. If I bring the hue down a little bit, maybe kind of like more of like an olive, and brighten this up just a little bit. Confirm.
It did change. I don't know how by much.
Not by much.
No.
All right. Let me try that again. So I thought that was a. Like that. This is still going to be a subtle change, I think. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a little bit bright.
Yeah, it's brighter. I don't know if I like it or not.
It's up to you. Like I say, you feel free to have a mess around with the presets and.
Well, I was just experimenting. I mean, I'm leaving the color stuff mainly up to you.
If I had my way, I'd go back to.
So,
because
I just feel like I'm kind of commandeering like all of the production stuff. So,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I'm just leaving the color stuff up to you.
See, if I had my way, I would go back to my red, but I don't want to. I want something different. See.
Well, I do like the green on the machines. Like the green on the machines looks good, but
Yeah.
the green on the walls seems like it's maybe too much.
Yeah. So I could change.
So maybe we can keep the green on the machines and figure out another color for
The walls.
yeah.
See, originally what I was going to do with mine was what I originally was going to do was like I was gonna sort of color code. Wow, that took a while. So if I paint all the walls, see, I like the belts in green as well for some bizarre reason. I've just got to watch the catwalks. I don't want to change the catwalks because I like them in green as well.
Yeah, those are good too.
What I was gonna do was like color code the buildings. So basically, the first preset is machine preset. Second preset is the building preset. Is your wall your outside wall, sort of, or one building. Then your third preset would be another building, and it seemed like a really anal way to do things, but that's the way I was gonna do it. But what I might do is thinking about it, because I was gonna have, like, let's say iron plates was gonna be one color. The iron production was gonna be one color. Copper would be one color. Concrete, if I'd have had a concrete building only, but there's no point because concrete's just that much. Not much, but you know what I mean. And then yeah. That sort of thing. It was just like, well,
Yep.
I was going to do that, but I just want a general colour for the buildings, I think. Just a nice, subtle colour. As long as it's not candy pink.
Well, yeah. I mean, that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah. I have seen what the candy pink looks like in this game.
Have you?
Yeah.
Ooh, sweet. That barely clears. Okay.
Oh, hot pink, really. So not sure if you can see the the building to your where the iron production building is.
I see it. I don't believe it, but I see it.
Yeah, that's the pink.
That is hideous.
And now I've got to colour code this building in that exact same colour because that's the preset that I've got set. Oh well, I'll coat it in this colour and then
we'll change it.
But no, I for some bizarre reason I actually like the belts looking with the green. It's quite nice.
Right.
Because we didn't coat any machines in this colour, we will end up having pink machines. So I'm just being very, very careful when it comes to painting the outside of this building. And hitting the pixels that I know I can hit. And then getting right under the elevator thing that we're using so I can not effectively not touch them. So actually, how much colour cartridge have I actually used then? I've probably only used about one, maybe full. Step back a bit. Nice. I never thought about using the green before. For some reason.
Yeah, green can be a nice color. I mean, not like the neon green, but like the forest green that we got. I think is nice.
Yeah. definitely wouldn't want the pink. The pink's a bit...
No, definitely not the pink.
No. So don't worry, this pink will not be changing. Bollocks. Dunk. Thank you. I must have accidentally hit a power pole. Dunk, dunk, dunk. That's weird sometimes. You get a little bit of a graphic glitch. Is it graphical glitch? Graphical L? Like an error? Or sometimes when you click it, it flashes, sort of thing. Goes like see-through. Would you say it's...
Oh, when you're doing the painting?
Yeah. When it's updating the colour of the wall.
Right.
Would you class that as a graphical glitch or just a little bit of a...
I mean, yeah, I suppose I would, yeah.
Oh, I really need to get Gold Rush. I need to catch up on the Gold Rush. Yeah. I like that. I like that show.
Yeah, I like that show too. I haven't watched it in ages.
I need to catch up. I'm way behind on the latest series. Because I need to catch up, because Parker's Trail has just started again.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to sort of catch up, and then I can get watching Parker's Trail.
Right.
See, I do like, I mean, my favourite person on Gold Rush is Parker, and I do like Rick. I mean, Rick, Rick, he had some sort of, he's got some balls though to leave like Parker and then go up and set up on his own. I don't know, like I say, like Alan and David watch it, and Alan keeps going, have you watched Gold Rush yet? No. He goes, you need to get it watched. Yeah, no spoilers, man, no spoilers. Sort of thing. And it's like, I'll get there. But he knows, like I said...
Working on it.
Yeah,
working on it.
He knows obviously I do YouTube, so most of my time goes into YouTube. So I only get time. That might be a good thing, actually, while I've got that, like I said, I was on about that little bit of couple of days for downtime. For not recording, is just maybe I could catch up on the Gold Rush.
Yeah.
I don't know why that program hooks me so. It sort of interests me because all they're doing is sort of digging the sodding ground, looking for gold, making themselves rich, and it's not really helping me. But you know what I mean? It's
still interesting to watch.
It is entertaining.
Yeah, it is.
I still think that we still joke about it and say the subtitles guys must have fun trying to do Tony. Trying to understand Tony.
Oh yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, the Viking.
Yeah, I'm not being. I'm not being racist because he's a mixture of. Because he's been in Canada that long. He's quite strong, but because he's Dutch originally, the mix of the two accents sometimes don't work well. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I bet all that sort of the way he's in the show. I bet when he goes out to meet people and stuff, because I've seen like pictures on Instagram and stuff of people meeting him. I bet he's nice, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. He seems like a nice guy. It's just not necessarily a guy that's nice to work with or for.
No. But, how, you know, some of it's like David said, how much is it sort of put on for the cameras for the entertainment value?
Sure, yeah.
You know, and how much of it's him being him, sort of thing. But
Yeah.
I mean, nothing against the guy. I mean, to do what he did back ages ago with the dredge,
That was a crazy project.
with the two, when he shifted that dredge,
Yeah.
it's like, God, you've got some balls to do it, because, you know, yes, he was getting the gold, but he was sinking most of his time. Yes, he had Monica's separate mining and Kevin on the first dredge, but you know what I mean? It still took some balls to move that dredge.
Yeah, it did. Well, I mean, that was a risky project, you know, because I mean, there was just a lot of risk involved in whether or not that was actually going to pan out or not.
No pun intended.
It's true, actually. No, that just happened.
Yeah. My eyes. My eyes. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you've been looking at it more than I have because I've just been up here working on production. So, and I'm pretty much just looking at green machines, which is awesome.
Yeah, you've got the green machines. It's just the building I'm now doing. So what it is basically I've coated the green, but I'm changing the preset of the building. Yeah, that's a bit bright. I don't like that colour. It's too bright. It's too corny for me. See, what the hell are you changing? Which preset? Okay, so you're only doing the walls, you're not doing the green bits. See, it looks horrible. Ah, well, the sun's going down, but on the inside, that yellow looks horrible. Yeah. It looks like vomity colour to me.
Which color?
Inside, it just looks vomity. Like this.
Yeah, that yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right. It's almost like a pea green type of thing. Yeah, does look a little vomity.
I wasn't tempted to do that though. Like, this is fully brightness yellow. It's like, wow. Bumblebee. Another movie which I've not even seen. Oh, they did the spin-off, didn't they?
Which movie?
Bumblebee.
I don't know if I'm familiar with that movie.
It was a Transformers one where Bumblebee went on his own.
Oh, that Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about now. My brain was not even remotely connected to Transformers.
Were you thinking Bumblebee as in Honeybee? Type?
Yeah, I was thinking like the actual, like, you know, a Bumblebee. I'm like, I don't remember any about a Bumblebee.
Yeah, there was B-movie, and it was shocking. The animation.
Right.
Oh. Yeah. See, I don't want to do the building. The purple in this game is... I like the colour purple. Colour purple to me is quite a nice colour. But the purple in this game is like... bleh. It's awful. It looks more blue.
Well, I mean, if you pull the hue down a little bit, that can help.
Yeah. Yes, I am being an over-attentive, guys. But, yeah.
Aha, sweet. Well, that was handy. I need to put in one more assembler.
Yeah.
And I was like, ah, crap, I don't have rotors. But right behind me, I have rotors being automated. Ta-da! Okay, this is going to be a bit of a tight
Squeeze.
setup here. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm able to cram everything up here. This is actually going to be interesting.
Yeah, and then it's obviously going to be storage as well.
Okay, so I'm going to pull this over this way, I guess.
Tell you what, I am impressed that, I know you've got a bit of, obviously you've got the wires and stuff, you've got quite the big floor space still back here, but man.
Yeah, well, I'm going to clean that up. I just connected it in just so it's functional,
fine.
but I'm going to clean that up so it looks a little bit nicer.
And then I'm guessing we have a couple more Oh, I've never even thought of doing that before, That's clever. They having the extra constructors up here to do the screws so we can properly feed it directly into them.
Yeah. So, because we have enough rods coming up that I just figured I'd split it off, and half of them are doing screws, and the other half go directly into.
Yeah, I mean, we are running, according to this, is running 97% efficient.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But,
I'll take it.
But why is it only giving 97% efficiency? Or
I don't know. I mean, I'll look at it when I'm hooked up the rest of this here.
Yeah, it's fine. I was just having a look and thinking maybe.
Hold on, can we do that? Did I make enough clearance space? That would be beautiful if I made enough clearance space.
So we have the stators. Stators run at 96, but I kind of understand why that's running it the way it is at the moment. Because the wire's not quite backing up. Well, it's running at 97, but I understand, but the stators are obviously backing up, if that makes sense. Because they're not being shipped.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me yet, because I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, they're not being chipotle out. So I'm guessing then they would... no, that's an output on this one. Oh, this is the alternate modular frames, was this one? Yeah.
Well, the modular frames is turned off at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That was the alternate modular frames. So, power, highest we're peaking is about 200 and something. So, not too bothered that. That's fine. I'll just get out of your way a minute. Sorry, I'll get out of your way. See, I don't want... See, this is supposed to be purple. And I turned the hue down, but it looks blue. It's like a bluey purple.
That looks like completely blue to me.
Yeah, it's bluey purple. It's weird because when the light...
Let me check because that doesn't make any sense. See, edit. Well, you got it on blue. Like this is what should be purple. Hold on, let me
Yeah, but the thing's showing purple. The actual graphic design shows purple.
Is that the right preset?
What, the second preset?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
for the walls.
Yeah, that's a building preset.
Okay, well, yeah, because I just changed it to
purple.
To more purple.
But it looks pinky purple now. But it looks blue.
I don't even see. I don't even see a change. To me, it still looks completely blue to me.
But then when
so I think I'm not updating properly because it didn't even change.
Oh, okay, so you're seeing blue when I shine the light on the wall.
Oh, now I'm seeing purple.
But then when I take the light off, it looks blue.
Neat. Yeah, it's like those cars that only show the show one color from one angle, but different color from different angle.
Pearlescent.
Yeah, neat. Okay.
But then it'll look completely different as soon as the sunlight comes out. Whoa, I did not notice that before. They need to improve the skybox. Just a little bit.
What's wrong with the skybox?
I don't know. It's supposed to be like, I mean, it's supposed to look like stars, and I don't know.
Yeah, it looks a little blurry, I guess.
Yeah, but I've never noticed that for some reason, and I've never noticed like the what do you call that thing? It's got the northern lights, but I can.
Oh, the Aurora Borealis?
Yeah, that thing. Kind of looks like that. And then you've got, is that a planet or the sun? No, that can't be, because that's.
Well, that's like, I guess, a moon
yeah, because that's
going across the
south.
sky. Well, there's another moon over there to the east on the skybox.
Yeah.
Or no, it's not on the skybox because I see it move.
The one on the south is moving. Yeah, but
Yeah.
even the one on the to the west is slowly
Yeah.
moving. Yeah, bizarre. But that's what you get for being on an alien planet. But anyways, guys and girls, I'm going to end this episode here because it has been going on for a while and I didn't realise the time. This is what happens when you get stuck into doing things. Well, yeah. I'm doing things, but I've still got to put a lot of walls up and do a lot of things yet.
But the cool thing is I just finished automating motors.
That's good. So, because obviously we're going to need them. Yeah, I like the idea of having the two screw machines actually chucking screws directly, so we're not actually feeding from our supply downstairs.
Right. Well, because our supply downstairs is
Over that side.
already a lot. Yeah, we have no bonus downstairs to
Yeah.
be using anywhere else.
Yeah, so it makes more sense to be doing it this side. Yeah, that's...
Yep. Whereas we have plenty of extra rods, so
Yeah.
meh.
And then, yeah, and then we've got wire.
And now I can clean up this belt because it bothers me that it's
That's fun.
all sorts of not right.
But yeah, so do join us again in the next episode where I'm not entirely sure what we're doing. We could be going after the oil, or we could just be doing more at the base. But if we're going after the oil, yeah, I might die. But who knows? But anyways, don't forget, all the links will be in the description. Do hit the thumbs up button if you do want to obviously see more, and it's nice, you know, that we're doing that to see the more thumbs up on the video.
And I'm getting a phone call, so
Okay.
I am out.
So that's it. So goodbye for now.